Lexi Johnson, Peyton Bass, big for Red Oak tonight, a sweep over Clarinda. Ladies, another win for you guys, and a really, really fast start. To the match, to every set. How key was that for you guys tonight to be able to get off to those fast starts?
It was good. We really just wanted to come out with good energy and just take it right from them in the beginning.
Yeah, it's basically what she said. Just good energy throughout the whole game. Even when it was a close game there in the first set, we knew we just needed to come through and keep the energy up.
Yeah, how important is it, in watching you guys play over the years, it seems like when the energy is up, you guys are at your best.
Yeah, it's super important. That's always been something we've always kind of harped on, no matter what team we're playing, no matter what night we're playing, just energy all through the night.
Yeah, just what she said. We play our best even when we're down, when we're together, because when we're hyping each other up and celebrating after every kill, it takes their energy and just gives us more.
Offensively, you guys both had stout nights. What were you seeing that led to the success you guys had?
I found a lot of holes in the seams, just quicker tempo worked really good tonight, and just kind of finding where those holes are on the court.
Yeah, definitely just the seams crossed. They got there, but it was kind of slow, so we had good gaps to look through.
9 wins in a row now, I think, something like 14 of the last 16. How are you guys feeling as we inch closer to the postseason?
I think last year we were kind of the underdogs, and I think this year will be kind of the same thing, but I have a lot of hope going into the postseason. I think we'll do great things.
Yep, we just got to come from the bottom and work our way up, and we'll be fine.
Do you feel like you guys are starting to gel at the right time? It looks like it.
Yeah, I definitely feel like that. I think this is probably the most important part of the season, going into postseason and the regional round, so yeah.
Every game, every point, it all matters, so just get it done.
All right, Coach, fast start, and you guys now, I think, 9 in a row. Just some takeaways from tonight?
I thought we were really well balanced tonight, and we've really been working on that. Obviously, teams are going to key in on Lexi. She's been a 4-year starter for us, and that really will work to the advantage of our other hitters, and I really saw that tonight. I thought, all of our other kids just really stepped up big and got some wide open shots, because a lot of blockers are going to go with those big hitters of the night. So I think that just opens up a lot more for us, and we are a really deep and talented team. These kids have been playing together for a long time, so it was just really good to see it all kind of flow together tonight, and kind of kept our errors low, which is great, and just had a really good team effort. So.
Yeah, the balance was evident. I don't think Liz had a kill till like the 24th point of the second set, but Peyton was able to step up and do some things tonight. Speak to what she was able to do offensively.
Peyton she's a competitor, and she's a fireball out there. She connected so well. We've been working with her on efficiency, and really since we kind of hit a midpoint in the season where she's just kind of brought that up steadily every night, and tonight was a great night for her. It just very efficient for her, and just a good balance. She swings when her and Tori are in the front row. She has some rotations outside, some right side. So, I always like to keep them guessing, and the girls are they're such a smart team. I love coaching them, and Peyton had a big night for us tonight. So, and that's what we're going to need going deep into regionals.
6 of the first 7 in set 1, I think 7 of the first 8 in set 2, and the first 9 in set 3. So what were you guys doing during those fast starts that led to the success?
Well, part of it is Tori Carrick. She's our first server for a reason. She's so smart. She's got a really great serve. We work with her on keeping that ball under the height of the antenna. She gives good energy back there, and I think we've just been working on in practice, trying to eliminate the negative runs against us, and then keeping that serve and trying to protect our servers back there, especially those servers who can put together big runs. And Tori was responsible for a lot of them this weekend too. So yeah.
Lexi and Peyton both talked about the energy. That was evident.
Yeah, and that's something that's hard to do, all the way through a match, but the energy was positive. They work on coming together, and really the big message this year with energy has just been to not sweat the small stuff, an error or two here or there, a missed block. We try to point out the positives to it, we try not to send a lot of free balls. So, we may have a few more hitting errors from the back row. We're trying to be aggressive there, and that's an error of being aggressive. So, trying to focus on the positives with them, and I think that translates onto the court and their energy.
You guys have played a really tough schedule. I think you've won 9 in a row right now, 8 of which have been sweeps. Do you feel like you're playing some of your best volleyball?
I do, and I a lot of people, people have differing opinions on a tough schedule like we have. I mean, I love the fact that the girls are open to doing that. You can't be the best unless you play the best. Even in losses against arguably what I would say is the best team in the state, all classes, Dyke New Hartford, we saw some great things against them. So, to keep reminding them that, we're playing those matches and staying in them mentally and not getting down. I think, like, for instance, against Lewis Central when we were down 2 sets and ended up winning in 5, sometimes that mentality and that mental toughness comes from knowing where we've been, who we've played, and that we've done good things against some of the top teams in the state. So, we like that. We have a few more losses on our record, but I think down the stretch, in about a couple weeks from now, everyone's record goes back to 0-0, and at that time, I think your training pays off, and hopefully we'll have another deep tournament run.
St. Albert Thursday, obviously in terms of the conference picture, it's a big one. What's the approach going into that?
Well, we know they're scrappy. They're very well coached. We have a lot of respect for their kids, their program. They're just a scrappy team. They always keep balls playable. Lauren Williams, I think, is one of the best players in the conference. I love her left-handed swing. So we're gonna be watching her. Defensively, they're just always solid. They reload every year. They have a good every ball mentality, and it'll be a good match. I'm looking forward to it.